What's up, Space Pirates? This is your captain, the ever-charming Dr. Disaster, and right now, if I was Games Workshop, I'd be pretty darned annoyed at Amazon.
You bastard!
The reason for that is because this past spring, Games Workshop went through that whole Femstodes debacle, pissing off a ton of fans by shoehorning female Adeptus Custodes into the lore and then claiming that it was always there. It was reported earlier this year that the only reason they did this was because Amazon requested it, so that they could use them in the Warhammer show that they have been making. And now we are hearing that it's quite possible, if not flat out likely, that the show gets the axe. Fortunately, I have a cameraman on the scene in the offices of Games Workshop, and I hear he's getting great footage of one of their executives letting out his true feelings about Amazon.
Ignorant, blood-sucking, dog-kissing, brainless, dickless, hopeless, heartless, fat-ass, bug-eyed, stiff-legged,
Alright, me hearties, make sure you like this video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet, and also, don't forget to follow me over on Twitter, where my handle is Dr. Disaster1. Anyhow, let's talk about the Warhammer 40k show that is supposedly still in the works. I gotta say, the real victim here is Henry Cavill. That dude has nailed it as Superman. But then he got unceremoniously booted out of the DC universe. He nailed it as Geralt in The Witcher, and once again, he got booted out. His crime always seems to be giving a shit too much about what he's working on and just being awesome. He and his legions of fans deserve better than this, so it's actually with no joy that I deliver this news today. You see, a few months ago, as you may remember, a rumor floated around that I and many other channels reported on, suggesting that there was a timeline for Amazon to put together a script for this show and that they needed to be starting up in the making of the show soon, or else the deal would fall apart. The rumor originated on the excellent channel Archcast, and on there he said, and I quote, "Right now, the agreement in principle between Games Workshop and Amazon appears to be in effect. This means that a team at Amazon, a team of writers, is right now trying to write out a story that is going to be turned into the Warhammer 40k television show. They have, I believe, a few more months on this deadline for this project, and they have to hand it in, and then it either has to be greenlit or they have to have their writing date further postponed in the hope that they can produce something better further down the line, or the entire project will be shelved. Those are the three opportunities. Either they'll have a project they go ahead with, they'll shelve the whole thing, or they will extend the deadline to try and get a decent product going. In other words, nothing is finalized yet, absolutely nothing. There isn't even any money for the project allocated as far as my insider can tell on Amazon's behalf. No writing staff has been truly hired, no money has been truly allocated, no plans have been truly made." End quote. Well, now we are learning that this is confirmed by Games Workshop themselves. In an annual report that was just made public, they included this little snippet. It says, "As we announced in December 2023, we have entered into an agreement with Amazon for the prospective development by Amazon of Games Workshop's Warhammer 40k universe into films and television series, together with associated merchandising rights. Under the terms of the agreement, Games Workshop has granted exclusive rights to Amazon in relation to films and television series set within the Warhammer 40k universe, together with an option for Amazon to license equivalent rights in the Warhammer Fantasy universe following the release of the initial Warhammer 40k production. Games Workshop and Amazon are working together for a period of 12 months, ending in December 2024, to agree to creative guidelines for the films and television series to be developed by Amazon. The agreement will only proceed if the creative guidelines are mutually agreed between Games Workshop and Amazon. We will update you accordingly. And there it is, folks. It is entirely possible that the show doesn't even get made, which is hilarious, considering that it looks like the whole female Femstodes thing was only done in order to make Amazon happy and give them what they wanted for this show. You may remember this alleged leak from a few months ago, which came from 4chan. It says, intent is to push female Femstodes character in Amazon show without it, quote, breaking lore, end quote, because Amazon execs wanted a woman in power armor and wouldn't settle for Sisters of Battle. People involved in the show are pissed because they've been moving ahead on Eisenhorn, talks of inserting said female Femstodes into Eisenhorn's story with Cavill threatening to walk away from the project. Small stock drop today, but Games Workshop figures it can ride it out if it stays mum on the subject. They really need better social media employees. Yeah, that's pretty much the case for all of these entertainment companies today. They all need better social media employees, or just stay off social media entirely, other than to promote a new product with very rigid guidelines as to how they do that. Because arguing with fans, gaslighting people with the nonsense that there was always female Femstodes is a good way to start a shitstorm, which is exactly what happened. Games Workshop, however, has been very disciplined this summer, staying quiet and letting their share prices go up over the past few months. I wonder what will happen to the price of their stock if this show gets axed, however. But I'm going to leave it there. What do you make of this new information concerning the drama surrounding the Warhammer show? Drop your thoughts in the comment section below, and we will talk there.
Thanks for watching, me hearties. If you haven't already, your captain is inviting you to subscribe to the channel and become a part of the crew. Life as a space pirate may not be glamorous, but there's always plenty of booty.